Hi, my name is Matt Shota. I'm the sales director at Beechtree Diagnostics. I want to take a minute and explain to you what makes us different. When you're starting a company, there's really a phrase that I really love. Is it purpose or profits, right? And every awesome company, both have to be a point of emphasis. But at some point in time, one is going to become more important than the other. And I'm proud to say that every time that a decision was made that conflicted purpose or profit, we always will pick purpose. So I wanted to show you guys really quick what we do that's different than some of the other labs out there. Before we opened up our laboratory, we did two things that were really interesting. We interviewed over 100 physicians because we wanted to know what we can do better on the reporting side for the people who actually read the reports. We also toured several laboratories because we wanted to know what we could do better on the science side. When we were touring the other labs, we found something that was really interesting. We're at our third lab we were touring, and we noticed that every lab we toured, the receiving department was never near the instruments. And us being, simple-minded and not really knowing, we asked a gentleman who owned a laboratory, why would you receive them in that suite and then run them on your machines in a different suite? And this guy tells us, he goes, I might be a urine lab, but I don't like my lab smelling like urine. And we're naturally asked, well, what do you mean? And he goes, oh my gosh, when you open up those UPS bags from the samples that came in overnight, they always smell of urine. So a specimen cup like this can definitely get destroyed when it's being shipped in overnight packaging. From day one, when we receive samples at our laboratory, we don't necessarily want the specimen cup. We prefer to have a vacuum tube. Everything we supply you with has a port that goes right on top. This is all we really want. But there's advantages to the vacuum tube. One, they're much more durable. These can crack during transit. This will not. These are porous, so the analytes we're trying to test can stick to the cup, where that doesn't happen with this. And thirdly, our laboratory is 100% automated, so it eliminates a human error element when prepping samples to go on the instrument. When we were interviewing physicians on what you want to see better on a toxicology report, we interviewed one physician who is over several adult substance abuse facilities, and he said, what would be really awesome is historical data. I see so many patients, and I'm in so many different places, it's hard to remember what happened a week ago or a month ago. We said, that sounds like a great idea. Only problem is, it's never really been done in a laboratory reporting world. So we pioneered a method to be able to have a graph on the bottom of the front page that is every UA done on that patient, up to 26. So it's easy to see where a patient was on day one and down the road. And so when there were mishaps or changes in care plan, you have that data to be able to easily look at. We dubbed it at-a-glance reporting. Another thing that really separates us from other laboratories is our panel. To my knowledge, we have the largest panel out there. From every illicit drug that could potentially be used, pain medications, stimulants, and mental health medications, especially on the mental health side. We have way more mental health meds than anyone else out there that I'm aware of. I want to take a second and explain to you the subversion market. The subversion market is an entire industry designed to beat a drug test. And oh my heavens, have they gotten massively complex in their engineering. Like here in my hand is a bottle of synthetic urine. This is urine that was made in a laboratory. It'll pass the validity metrics of about every laboratory in America. It'll be in range for creatinine, pH, specific gravity, and will not test positive for oxidant. It comes with hand warmers so you can heat it up to the right temperature. It even comes with a different nozzle, so if you want it to sound like a urine stream in the restroom, it will. Another product that's really popular in the subversion industry are detox drinks. They're sold online or in nutrition stores or even in smoke shops as just a healthy detox. But their original engineering was not to detox, it was to beat a drug test. How it works is you drink the contents of this bottle, fill it up with water, drink that, urinate twice, then they say you have what's called the clear zone. You have a 2-hour window where you will be below cutoffs on most substances. We have independently studied this product and several others with their level of accuracy, and oh my gosh, it's scary because they actually work. This is a really common product to use if someone's doing a witnessed UA environment. The subversion industry in the United States was over $3 billion last year. It's a real problem for the drug testing world. So my question to you is, does your laboratory have the ability to identify these? Because if not, how do you know how to take the appropriate next step? When we started this conversation, remember I told you there's going to be circumstances where it's going to be purpose or profit. Hopefully you can see that we always are going to pick purpose, because we want you to know what's going on with the patient so you can take the appropriate next step. I want to thank you for your time. Again, my name is Matt Shota, Sales Director for Beechtree Diagnostics. If you want to learn more about what we can do, please feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you.